is sometimes when you say, I didn't hear you, they could have been focusing on something else. Something else could have been on their mind, some other thought process that was there, and they may not have heard the whole sentence. So you'll say, I didn't hear you, so you can repeat it again. So you won't have to say, what? Or you won't have to say, wow. What does that mean? Did you hear me or did you not hear me?
But see how close, man, you sitting?
Right,
And I be talking to you, you be looking straight ahead.
right.
Now nudge it. Baby, you don't hear me talking to you?
And then that's a trigger. So now you nudging, like, I didn't really hear you clearly. Could you say it again?
We just closed. How you,
I
whoa.
wasn't paying attention to you though.
Right.
What you, oh, see, there
That's
you go,
it.
try to, boy,
That's
I tell
it.
you, boy,
You may
I
not
tell
have been. You may not have been totally paying attention to everything you
Ne-
said.
Next Monday, I'm gonna have me some guys on this show next Monday. I'm gonna put a stop to all this yin right here. Y'all ain't gonna double team me.
No, I'm just saying that's really.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I was teaching you.
but it happens
But she's
that
this
way.
close to me. How come she not hear me?
Because when you're, like, for me, if I'm sitting next to a person and we're really not talking, then you start saying stuff, I'm not paying you no attention because to me, you're just rambling, and so I'm not hearing you.
Oh, now I'm rambling.
No, but you.
Oh, now I'm rambling.
But you may not have been talking to me. You could have been talking at me.
Right.
You could have just been venting and not necessarily a and B conversation, or not A and B, not a question answer kind of conversation. Does that make
If you
sense?
call my name to say, hey, Katina.
Right.
If you didn't call my name, I'm thinking you're just talking out loud.
That you just releasing some things, that you just venting. And then, like you said, it could be that you're saying something I've already shut down. And then when you try to say something, I'm not hearing that. I mean, it's not resonating in my ear gates. Does it make sense?
No,
Oh no, he won't.
that is not making no sense to me. No.
Anybody else want to help?
But I'm gonna let y'all have this one. It's on next Monday.
Wow.
Wow, really?
It's on next Monday.
Wow.
We're gonna bring back part 3 of communication.
See how I said wow? See how calm it was when I said wow?
Because we gotta have effective communication. Right now we're not having effective communication.
Because
we're
it's-
just communicating.
Because you're the only male in the equation.
No, cause y'all double teaming me.
No, we're not double teaming. I was
Yes,
just
you are.
We're
making a
not
point.
double-teaming you.
We're just making a point when it comes to communication.
I gotta call your name. You sitting right beside me. Anybody move but me and you.
Yeah, but I could be focused on something else. I could have five things.
Your focus is here.
And that's the problem.
Right, because it may not be.
See?
It may not be here.
See, there she go again, taking up for you.
Know what I'm saying?
My point exactly.
It may not be here. It could be some. I could be thinking about dinner tomorrow. I could be thinking about work tomorrow. I could be thinking about something that I was supposed to do and didn't do. And then you're having a conversation. And then I turn around and say the magic word. What?
Mm-hmm.
And then here comes a trigger. And then there's another conversation. Don't you answer me what? What does that mean? What? I just say what? But you perceived it in a negative way and made it sound as if I was being offensive by the what word?
I ain't said that.
But in all actuality, it's your trigger point that you hadn't got delivered from, and you feel like everyone is saying something sarcastic when they say what?
Is there any male figures out there on social media? Is there any more males out there?
Tammy say she with you on that one.
Thank you.
She said I'm with Pastor Roger on that one.
Thank you.
Well, I'm just saying, but everybody has a trigger. This is the closing point on tonight. Know your triggers. And as he said, he gave us some good points on tonight. Don't interrupt when someone else is speaking. And don't use your words to break someone else down. Listen properly. And then ask yourself, do I listen well? Do I really focus? That's the point right there.
Mm-hmm.
Do I really focus on others when I communicate?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just I, my point? and not your point.
Well, we just said this a while ago. When I was calling you and trying to talk to you, you weren't focusing on me because your mind was on cooking, your mind was on jobs, so you were focused on someone else.
Perfect
Your
point.
mind not focusing on me.
Perfect point.
Because so you didn't have my best interest at that
So
moment.
if I'm in your presence, I should focus on you and what it is
That's
that you're
right.
trying
That's-
to say.
that's right.
And then vice versa.
That's right.
When I'm talking to you,
That's right, but I'm talking to you first.
but okay, so you said your point, then it's time for me to say my point.
See that, cousin Tina? Uh-huh.
And see,
Right.
here we go, perfect point, perfect point. This is boiling over from Sunday when he took pictures with the kids and I wasn't included in the pictures on Sunday. So you ignored me Sunday, so I'm ignoring you tonight. You see what I mean? That's what happens. It's something that happens from the past.
Y'all pray for Pastor Bobby because ain't nothing Christian about that there. I ain't no Jesus in her on Monday.
I told him we need counseling because I feel like that's something that we need to talk about. That you want the kids to pay attention to you and you don't want them to pay attention to me. So you just totally absorb their attention and act like I'm not there.
Roger love the kids. And the kids love Roger. What's the problem?
Okay.
We love you guys. Now y'all guys do know that we are arguing in front of y'all.
Right.
That fight right there. I'm out of that one.
Yeah, we are arguing in front of y'all on live Facebook. This is the way we argue.
And could you tell it?
Yeah, can you tell it?
Could you tell it? This is our
Heated fellowship. It's like heated
right?
fellowship.
Right. That's it. So there are ways.
laughter.
There are ways to have heated fellowship and still love one another. Give me a kiss, honey. See, so we just made up just that fast. Silence. I love it.
Bless y'all.
Oh my God. Communication. Now next week he wants.
Thank God for my accountability partners. That's all.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it. Next week he wants to bring some men in to talk about communication and how we communicate. So you can't miss it.
That's gonna be on
You
next
can't
week.
miss it. He gonna find him some men to come on so we can
I
talk
want
about.
y'all make it more interesting and invite some guys to come online as well.
Yes.